Toronto. How are you guys
Hello,
today?
good, thank
Hi,
you.
great to see you.
Great to see you. Okay, I finished all of season two because you know
Oh,
what? Oh yeah, listen. I dive right into this show. I love it.
good.
Season one was amazing, and then Ryan, I didn't even think you could top yourself, and you did. So I
Oh,
want
thanks,
to
love.
ask you, what excited you most about diving into season two? Because it's even wackier than one.
Well, I just thought we've done a lot of groundwork now. We've set a lot of stuff up. And so now
Yeah.
we can have some real fun and do all the maddest scenes that I can possibly think of. And we have done. I mean, Danny Dyer running down a street naked, which, by the way, they were like very early doors. They were like, we can't close off this entire street. People live there. So we need to just have it a normal functioning road. And he's going to have to run down. We can't, this is shot from all these different angles. It needs to be him. So he's there
Yes.
running down the street with his little pouch on. And then at one point, I was stood right at the other end of the street. And at one point, it was next, this man was getting into his house and he went on the phone. He goes, sorry, love, I've got to go because there's a naked bloke running down the street and it looks a lot like Mick from EastEnders.
Okay, funny that you say that because honestly, one of my questions was now that he's a big BAFTA winner, honestly, did you have to give him more pay to run naked down the street? Like, come
We
on,
only
right?
he won the BAFTA after we'd shot
Lucky for
series two.
us.
So maybe series three, suddenly it's all going to be like, no, I ain't going to do that, sweetheart.
Harriet, I love where Christy, I mean, she is just out. I don't even know what to say. What a fabulous character. What a gift your buddy
Such
has
a
given
gift.
you.
The
Seriously,
greatest
right?
gift he's ever given me,
Yeah.
actually. And he's given me some really good gifts.
Not as good
But
as gifts as you've given me. She took me on holiday to after series one. She took me on a holiday to Vienna. I'd never been to Vienna, and she just bought a holiday for us to go. It was unreal.
we had the best
It was
time.
amazing.
Oh my, that's one of my favorite cities in the world,
Yeah,
you?
we'd
honestly.
never been, and
Wow.
it was he got a bit sick of the Christmas markets, I'm not gonna lie.
Mm.
But
Yeah,
And
yeah.
prawns that tasted of childhood memories. They were
yeah, it was amazing.
yeah.
But
Oh my
Kirsty is a
goodness.
gift, and I feel like generally the whole series is everyone's just really in their saddle. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like the whole thing is just grooving.
Oh wow, I've never heard it taught this before. I don't think I've ever heard you use the word grooving before. But I love it.
She's
I like it. It suits you.
yeah.
But Christy's like she's just kind of taken things a little bit more by control. I don't want to give anything away as to what happens down the road in the series, but in the beginning, she's like taking control in the bedroom and her work and everything. Anything like this woman, or are you just having so much fun playing her?
Oh, I mean, I have the best time playing her. I think there's definitely huge elements of me and Kirsty. Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
And the sort of what I really identify as the spurts of dedication and focus that go so extremely far, but then die off quite quickly. So that would
Yeah.
be like in COVID, I think I tried to learn 3 languages at the same time. It's like maybe just learn one. Do you know what I mean? But no,
Sure.
sort of very full
And how are
on.
you doing with those languages?
I
Oh,
can't
that's
say that my
what were the
VPN. Yeah, so I do identify with Kirsty a lot, and I think I am, I definitely I've tried to sort of get rid of this slight kind of personality trait a little bit more, but that want for everything to be good all the time
Yeah.
is something that
Right.
I've lived in for quite a long time, and it's really exhausting.
and that's
Tell me about it. I'm like that too. Yeah, I agree. I completely agree. Ryan, I love the relationship between the two brothers, and obviously after season one, you and Danny, clearly must have gotten a lot closer. And now we see you guys, and there's always that, push and pull with the two of you. Like you either love each other. I love watching the fight scenes between the two of you. That has to be a ride. And how much improvisation do you allow? You write these scripts, but you've got such great cast. You've got to kind of, I would think, let them, go for it.
I would let them do more improv, but it's a tight old schedule we've got because every day, for every episode, I've written some mad, stupid thing. Like there's a huge fight in an amusement arcade, or there's,
Car
a
chase.
car chase. So the schedule's really tight. So we have to just nail every scene. But they both like put the lines into their own voice. I mean, Danny particularly goes, no, baby, I'm going to say it like this, and then says something that you're like, that's so weird. It could only have come out of your mouth, which is great.
Yeah, it must be right. And Christy, sorry, Christy, I'm calling you Christy because you just identify so well. Harriet, when you're working with this cast, you know, honestly, to me, it just, especially with season 2, it just feels like you're just one big happy family. You know, I get that feel. What's it like to be able to work with these mates? You know,
Yeah,
and
I
just
mean, I didn't know Danny previously, but I was
yeah,
a huge fan. So for the first week, I was really awkward because I didn't want to be too much.
Yeah.
So I
sure,
was sort of like almost ignoring him actually.
Yeah.
But when you meet someone you've watched and loved for a long time, it's often disappointing because you know everyone is just who they are. But Danny has surpassed every possible hope I had for him in ways that
yeah.
I never imagined. So it is an honor and an everyday pleasure, and getting to work with your best friend is
Of
something
course.
that I
People
just
say this,
so
they go like,
lucky.
oh, we're all friends on set, but I've been in a lot of sets, and generally that's not really true. Like you're mainly like, you might like each other, but you're kind of colleagues, sort of thing. But we
Of
have like,
course.
we have so much fun. I feel like we've got to keep it going just so that we can keep having fun.
Exactly.
Yeah, we have a really nice.
Yes, you do have to keep it going, especially for me, because I want to see where this goes, of course. Okay, you have the best guest stars this season. Okay, like Rula Lenska, my God, I haven't heard that name in a million years. Like, it was so lovely to see her, and she's a riot. But
Yeah.
East Ender fans are going to be extremely pleased by the Easter egg you are giving them. I mean, Linda, you know, Linda being there with Danny. How
Yeah.
cool! Like, was it hard to get her on board? Because she's hysterical in this
Yeah,
role.
as soon as she auditioned, I was like, oh my God, this is next level. And I don't know, like, I don't know in Canada how big EastEnders is, but
No, it's big.
how
No,
is
I
it?
tell you, we love British series here, like
Oh,
it
right, okay.
beyond. Like we're
Yeah.
your cousins. I mean, what can I
Yeah,
tell
yeah,
you,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
so her having played his, I mean, I didn't realize this until today because I'm not being a big EastEnders fan, but Linda was initially his sister in EastEnders, and then as the plotline progressed, she was his mum. Weird. So she's played both. To have them together, it just felt like a little kind of cheeky kind of.
And she's so
Yeah,
fantastic.
she's really great.
Yeah. Yeah. No, she is. Everybody is so good. Okay, I got to wrap it up. But Harriet, I just have to know, did you keep those boot shoe things? Like,
Did
wow.
I hell? They were appalling. Everyone's like, "You're going to keep the boots." I was like, "Are you mad? I never want to see them again." Which I'm sure I will see them again. But no. Ryan asked me just before we started filming, like, "You're all right in heels, aren't you?" And I went, "You've known me for 10 years. Have you ever seen me wear heels?"
Oh yeah.
Right.
Like,
Think about it.
right.
And so we had to have like a special arrangement whereby someone with a chair would follow around Harriet as she moved around like this, and then so that as soon as she stopped, she'd just go into the, Fair enough though.
That's quite diva, isn't it?
I'm telling you, that would have been me too. It was painful watching you walking.
Yeah.
Terrible.
What a great season, guys. Thank you so much for your time today. Really appreciate it. Can't wait for Canada to get a taste of season 2. And have a great, wonderful day. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
your time.
You too. Lovely to meet you.
Yeah, you too, guys. Take care.
Bye now.
Bye-bye. Bye.